Welcome back. I hope your explorations of truth concepts have been going well. Today we're going to briefly go over a little bit of what we did yesterday, update it for some younger clients, and talk about some of the objections that come up frequently there. So I have the funding illustration open here. We're going to go ahead and load the stored data that we have. So we're going to click there, pull this up, and we're going with a 35-year-old this time. So we're going to do this 50-50 base PUA mix and load that at age 35. And then we're going to add the 30-year term as well for age 35. And then we're just going to quickly review, go through the same process we did yesterday and look at what kind of rate of return they would need. So just the life insurance policy in and of itself is getting them a 3.92% every year for that 40-year period. So if we load some alternate account data, if they're putting $30,000 a year in, they're going to be at least in the 24% tax bracket. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Put that there. 24% tax bracket. We'll include the term insurance. We'll cancel it at age 64 because that's 30 years. And so that puts us now at the equivalent of a 5.41% rate of return, but we need our management fee, 1.5. And there we go. We got a 7.01% rate of return. So that's what you need in an alternate account to match what you get in the life insurance policy. And you need that 7% rate of return every single year, no down years at all over that 40-year period. The likelihood of that is pretty minimal. Now, oftentimes what I find as an objection with younger clients like this is, everyone knows the stock market is a waiting game. Buy term and invest the difference really makes a difference the younger you are, because you have a longer period of time to take advantage of the stock market. And yes, that is true that you have a longer period of time, but the problem with that approach is it doesn't take into account what this asset is. Now, an asset like this is often referred to as the AND asset. And the idea there is you can invest in this, you can use this as a savings vehicle, and you can invest in something else, whether it's the stock market, oil and gas, real estate, anything that you want to invest in. You can invest in this and that rather than this or that, which is pretty much every other savings or investment tool out there. But I think when we label it like that, we're missing out on pointing out some of the other ands that come with this asset. Not only is this the and asset in that regard, but it also gives you death benefit coverage, and it's an emergency fund for you, and it's this and that, and it's not only invest with this and that, or rather than this or that, but it's also all those other things as well. So when a younger client realizes that not only is this going to be the equivalent of a 7% rate of return over a 40-year period every single year, but it's also going to give their family protection. And in a situation like this, most importantly, if you were investing this in the stock market, you would have ups and downs. And when are the best times to get rich? When the market is down. But when is the worst time to take your money out of the market? When the market is down. So this is going to give you the opportunity to invest in a down market when there isn't all of that money out there from other investors. When you use a policy like this, you can borrow against the policy in those down market times and buy into the market if you really want to be part of the market. Ride it up, sell as it gets higher, and repay your policy loans without interrupting the compounded growth taking place in the policy. That's a common objection I get. This illustration software has helped me explain the reasons why those objections aren't necessarily true, and help me get a lot of sales over the years. I hope you can use it to your benefit as well, and I look forward to showing you the next bit that we're going to talk about tomorrow.